All right, guys, I'm going to be really careful how I present this, but I'm going to get my message across very clearly. We are being mocked. COVID, new variant classed of concern and named Omicron. The World Health Organization has declared a new coronavirus variant to be of concern and named it Omicron. It had a large number of mutations and early evidence suggested an increased reinfection risk, the WHO said. It was first reported to the WHO from South Africa on the 24th of November and has also been identified in Botswana, Belgium, Hong Kong, and of course, Israel. A number of countries around the world have now decided to ban or restrict travel to and from Southern Africa. Again, guys, it's not these countries deciding. It's the Jesuits who operate in 112 nations who decide. This is mockery at its finest and gives me more fuel to reveal the mockery. They basically imply being vaccinated will not protect you from this new variant. You're going to need a new one. So here's the mockery, guys. This new variant is called Omicron. Omicron is an anagram for moronic. And in my opinion, anybody still believing in you know what is a moron. The word moronic, very foolish or stupid. This is the reality at the moment. At this point, you are a moron if you're still playing along with this. Simple. Omicron is also an anagram for oncomer. An oncomer is a microRNA that is associated with cancer. Look it up yourself. So what are the chances that Omicron is an anagram of both moronic and oncomer? If we look at the gematria of Omicron, you get 42. Just like vaccine gets you 42. Just like Jesuit gets you 42. Just like Jesuit gets you 42. And the Jesuits have been behind this whole thing, guys, which I said from day one. Look how they emphasize here, of concern. I had to put it in quotation marks. Because of concern gets you 42, just like Jesuit, just like vaccine, just like the name of the new variant. I said over a year ago, they're just going to keep bringing out new variants. Again, people laughed at me. But they're not laughing anymore, are they? But they're still in denial. This virus was reported to the WHO on 11/24. The time from coronavirus being declared a pandemic to 11/24/2021, guys, is exactly 20 months and 13 days. And I will show you. 3/11/2020, when coronavirus was declared a pandemic, to November the 24th, 2021. 20 months and 13 days. Like 2013. Jorge Mario Bergoglio, the first Jesuit Pope, became Pope Francis on March the 13th, 2013. 2013, 20 months and 13 days. When are people going to wake up and learn this knowledge? Coronavirus in Gematria gets you 56, an enormous number, which I've talked about a year and a half now. Coronavirus gets you 56. Interestingly, COVID vaccine gets you 56. So does Pope. So does Society of Jesus. Gets you 56. And guys, look at this. Super Bowl 56 is going to be played on 2/13, February the 13th. And it's going to be played in Los Angeles, whose dialing code is 213. Super Bowl 56. This guy's a fraud. And people who worship him are just so indoctrinated and in denial that they can't accept it. They know deep down in their soul, if they have one, that this guy is shady. So I got a lot of this information from this article here Beautiful image here. These people just look like lost souls, no soul, just doing as they're told. Same as these people. Think they're doing noble acts when they're not. It's embarrassing, and to be honest, it's pathetic. On Friday, the WHO said the number of cases of this variant, initially named B11529, appeared to be increasing in almost all of South Africa's provinces. Again, why have they changed the name of the variant? Because it's all ritual, guys. It's all ritual. And if we look here, guys, it said the first known confirmed B11529 infection was from a specimen collected on 11/9. We know how much they love 11/9 and 9/11. And Francis, like Pope Francis, gets you 119. He resides in the Vatican, who are behind all of these agendas. The Vatican, the Jesuits, 119. A top UK health official, Jesuit, warned that vaccines would almost certainly be less effective against the new variant. So this so-called health official is now warning that the vaccines would almost certainly be less effective. So again, sounds like an expert, almost certainly. That's reliable information. 187, almost certainly. Society of Jesus gets you 187. When are people going to stop believing these so-called experts and top health officials, guys? At what point do you start questioning them? It has to be now. It has to be now. And look at this. Look at this, guys. This is an absolute joke, what I'm going to show you here. Only about 24% of South Africa's population is fully vaccinated. They're making up these statistics, guys. 24%. The time from coronavirus being declared a global pandemic to November the 24th, 2021, where the WHO heard about this new variant, exactly 89 weeks. 89 is the 24th prime. And we're told in this article here that only about 24% of South Africa's population is fully vaccinated. What more do I need to show people? The WHO chose on Friday to dub the variant first reported to the agency by scientists in South Africa, Omicron, continuing its use of the Greek alphabet for naming notable variants of the virus. Nobody questioning why they're using the Greek alphabet. Nobody. Well, I am, I guess. You've got the Alpha variant we've had, the Delta variant. We now have the Omicron variant. Do you know what's interesting? Who died this year? Prince Philip died at age 99 on the 99th day of the year. He was born in Greece, guys. And I'm not going to say his quote, but I'm going to show you it. Because last time I said his quote, my video got taken down. This is a quote from Philip in 1988. I'll let you read it, because I can't even say it. It makes you think, doesn't it? The Alpha variant, the Delta variant, the Omicron variant, letters of the Greek alphabet, Prince Philip, born in Greece, died this year whilst all this stuff's going down. And he said this. And we're going to ignore this. Most people just want to ignore this, don't they? This is a fact. This was said. I've heard him say it. They're not even trying to deny it. People see it as a coincidence. Some are shocked by it. Some say he died before they said he died. Some say this is all a curse. This explains so much. Who knows? Who knows? News started trending on social media platforms after the news of a new COVID variant came out, as new was the possible choice for the name of this new variant, but they went with Omicron. Because new, guys, is also a letter in the Greek alphabet. But they chose not to use it because they didn't want the new variant being called new variant, something you'd hear off South Park. Do you have the new variant? What's the new variant? The new variant. But what's the new variant called? The new variant. Something you would hear off South Park, guys. We're being mocked. Omicron, anagram of moronic. Still play along with this game. You are a moron, simple as that. And I'm not trying to be negative, it's just me being real at this point. So again, if only YouTube let me say what I wanted to say, I would absolutely tear these people to shreds. The Who, like Doctor Who. Supposed to just believe in the doctors. Who what? Just pass their exams? They get indoctrinated to get their doctorate, guys. They get indoctrinated. They do as they're told and think they're really smart, but all they're doing is basically following orders and being robots. And these poor people are just doing as they're told because they pretty much have no critical thinking skills for themselves, or they're afraid of losing their jobs, or they're generally afraid of getting sick. Fear-mongering is a powerful tool. And how do they promote fear-mongering? Through the mainstream media. So stop watching the news. Unless you're going to do what I do and see through it. So again, I've done maybe about 10 videos now about coronavirus. All incredible videos, all incredible content. Like coronavirus gets you 155. Claydex, the simulation exercise, took place on the 15th of May, 15.5. Operation Warp Speed, where Donald Trump announced he wanted to get vaccines out extra fast, occurred on the 15th of May, 2020, 15.5, 155, like coronavirus. I really don't know what to say at this point, guys. The last year of my life, I've basically given up to try and reveal deception. I've woken a few people up and inspired other people to wake other people up. But in general, people are just choosing to ignore this information. Even though it's so clear. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 11/3, the 11th of March. And the US election was on November the 3rd, 113. Coronavirus pandemic gets you 113. And coronavirus was declared a pandemic on the 11th of March, 11/3. Enough's enough, guys, now. You can continue to be mocked and not see things like Omicron being an anagram of moronic and be scared. Oh, what is this? What's this new one? Did you hear about the new one? Oh, we can all put our feet down and say enough is enough now. Because if they want, guys, they can do this for the next 20, 30 years if they want. A new variant, a new variant, a new variant. Which I said over a year ago that they're going to do. And everyone said, no, in a few months it'll be over. It's just wishful thinking. Not aware of the rituals. Not aware of how they're doing all of this. Not aware of the numbers that they're using. When they announce certain things, the dates. This was reported on the 24th of November purely because of the 2013 and the 89 weeks, but mainly the 2013. But people just don't want to accept it. They don't want to believe it. I think they're too scared to accept and believe it, to be honest. I've told you, I've given up so much. I've lost a lot of friends. Pretty much by myself most of the time now. Because people don't want to hear this stuff. And I'll try and fit in and just hang out and talk about the everyday stuff, but I can't do it anymore. Can't talk about the everyday bullshit, like politics and how's work. And did you watch the game? I can't. Can't talk about that shit that most people just talk about. How's the kids? Oh, you got a promotion. You're getting a new car. It's the same shit with nearly everyone in the world. Thankfully, there's people on my Patreon that I can communicate with who are open-minded, intelligent, see through the bullshit. So grateful to them. But again, what can I say? I can't go to Los Angeles to see some of my best friends because I don't have the you-know-what. Even though if you have it, you can still get it and spread it. Again, guys, I don't know what to say. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your support. I hope I'm helping you in some capacity. Hope I'm inspiring you in some capacity. And I hope that you can help inspire others, guys, and share this work and learn it yourself. Also, check out this Tom Barnett banned CV19 video. It's on BitChute. Check it out. It's amazing. So take care, look after yourself, guys, and now is the time to truly start seeing through the bullshit.